and on we'll go.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Chevy Monique, and today I'm going to be doing a really quick Hey, what's up everyone? It's Chevy Monique, and today I'm going to be doing a foundation variety video using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation and the shade 480C, and this is what it looks like here. Okay, so it actually took a lot for me to find my shade in this foundation. I thought that it would be kind of simple since I literally am in love with the stick foundation, so I figured it'd probably be about the same. But it wasn't the same. It wasn't named the same, and I hate when brands do that. Like, why do they not come out with the same shade? I love that Fenty came out with the same shade, but geez, I don't want to get shade matched over and over and over again. I get it, formula is different. You're trying to come out with different ranges, but at least have the same colors. Either way, I went with this shade, which is 480C, which was hard because I tried to use Sephora's match color thing and color IQ or whatever, and it kept telling me that I was like 440 when I matched it with all of my other foundations that I felt like they were exactly my shade. So I ended up looking around and I found different models on Instagram that Anastasia Beverly Hills used that used a shade, and on them it actually looked lighter. Like the 440 looked too light, the 450 looked like it could be too light. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go a little bit darker and I'm gonna take the risk. So I went with 480C, and I actually really like the way it worked out. So I'm gonna put it on and we're gonna test out the claims. So let me tell you what this foundation is claiming. That's where we're going to start. And I'm going to try out a couple other new products for you guys. This is about my third time using the foundation, so it's not my first time using it. I've used it a couple times already. Oh, you know what other foundation I'm really excited for? I'm excited for the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I'm really curious on how that's going to look. The Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Foundation is one of my holy grails as well. Like, I keep it in my collection. I always go back and buy it if I don't have it because it's just my go-to. But I like that one a lot in the winter, so the hydrating one is probably going to be bomb in the winter. I've been playing around with like more hydrating things because my skin's been so dried out lately, and I don't know if that's because my skin is actually clearing up a lot. If you guys can't see, it's clearing up so much. So I think that's all because of Drunk Elephant. But my skin's been clearing up a lot. So, oh, you know what else I've been using? I've been using the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, so it might be that too. But my skin's been clearing up a lot, so I've been trying more hydrating products, hoping that that will help because it's also been really, really dry. So I think it's becoming really, really dry because it's actually, I don't know, better. My eye really hurts, guys. Like, I had individual lashes, and I took them off with, like, oil. But now, like, this eye feels like it's swollen right there, and it hurts, and it's, it doesn't, you don't see anything. You might be able to, I can tell that it's a little bit swollen. I don't think you guys can, because you can't really see it. It just feels swollen, and it's so annoying. But let's just pray that my eye don't fall off. Still trying these products and stuff, so I definitely am not going to be wearing any eyeshadow. I'm going to keep it simple. But I do feel like if my eye's going to fall off, I will be putting on mascara because my lashes is looking real slim thickens right now. So this foundation is said to be very luminous, reflective, dewy skin. Like you're supposed to be dewy skinned. And you don't have to set it. So I'm going to try to not set it and see how it works. Now I might have to do a couple of dabs of a little bit of powder depending on how it looks. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to just not set it since it's a dewy foundation. It might just be dewy on my face, and we might have to set it. So we will see. But it is a natural finish, medium coverage. So we're going to try to build it. And the finish is supposed to look and feel like glowing, gorgeous skin. It's vegan, gluten-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, clinically tested, dermatologist test, non-comedogenic, suitable for sensitive skin. It's long wearing, and the cost is $38. It's a 30 ml bottle and it's 1.0 fluid ounce, which is about the normal for a foundation. The size, not the cost, because the cost varies by brand. Lately, sometimes more expensive. But this I would say is on the lower price of the spectrum outside of drugstore. So the lower price of the spectrum for high end. Their stick foundation is about $25, $26, so you should definitely check it out if you have not already. I think I'm going to try to pair the stick foundation in amber as a concealer, but not today because I don't wear concealer all the time to work, and today we're just really going to test out the foundation. It's kind of perfect that I only really wear foundation to work and bronzer because, for one, I need minimal steps when I'm getting up early in the morning, especially if I'm testing out a foundation to wear all day. For one, you probably want me to have minimal steps on my face and done minimal but the foundation so I can actually tell you how it really performs. And for two, ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I know you ain't got time for that. We ain't got time to be watching an hour-long video of me doing my whole face. You might want to, but we could do that in a different video. We could definitely do it in a different video. This is going to be long. I'm going to do a couple drive-bys. I'm going to do a couple check-ins so that you guys can see the wear of the foundation. But let me see if there's anything else I want to say. Oh, I keep forgetting about the powder, guys. Probably because I'm not going to use it in the first part of the video. I think I'm going to use it after one of my check-ins, just so that you guys can see. But I'm going to try it without powder because they said that you don't have to set the foundation. So this is the powder. We'll probably talk about it a little bit more when we use it. But it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder. This packaging is huge. Maybe later on I will put it against some stuff for you guys so you can see the size. It is the shade Deep Peach. And yeah, we're not going to use that right now. We're going to see how the foundation works without, and then we'll touch up later because I have a feeling I'm going to need to. So actually, we're going to touch up later because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to based on previous experience, but I haven't used the powder at all. I've only used the foundation, and when I would touch up, it would have been, and when I did touch up the other days, it was with my Makeup Forever Duo Matte because that's what's always in my purse. So let's jump on into the video because it is becoming a long one. But Foundation Fridays is probably usually going to be a long one. But let's jump into it. I got some new products to show y'all. So, been watching a couple videos and I told myself I was not going to get it. I think I mentioned in Will I Buy It that I kind of wanted it. Or maybe it was a haul video. I don't know. One of the two. I mentioned that I kind of wanted it. Or I might have mentioned it in a pre-recording and never actually posted it. Who knows? Either way, I got the Too Faced Hangover Good in Bed Serum. This is supposed to be a ultra replenishing, soothing, and glowing serum with hyaluronic acid, coconut water, dragon fruit, and vitamin B5. Since I absolutely love the Hangover Primer and the Primer Mist, I figured why not splurge on it. Mainly because they were having a sale on their new moisturizer where you got the moisturizer for free if you purchase a Too Faced Born This Way foundation, or if you purchased a Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So since I had been eyeing the Born This Way sculpting concealer, I figured why not pick it up. But yeah, we ain't gonna be using a concealer in this video today, so we're gonna keep going. So I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face because I've been needing that extra moisture, so this is an extra step. My face is clean. I washed it, guys, and it's early, so I'm trying to be energetic, and I ain't had no coffee yet, but here I am for you guys in the flesh. And I'm gonna go ahead and plaster this on my face, and it's the serum. I'm trying to see what it looks like. I just gave myself like 3 pumps. It's kind of like, it looks like there's like some shimmer reflex in there. Like very, very fine. Let's move my hair back a little bit. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do my brows and I'll be right back. Let this in a little bit. Okay, so now that I'm finished with my brows, I'm just gonna do that because I'm keeping it simple for work, trying to hurry this on up. But I did see while I was doing my brows, because I did a very close up of my eye, and it is swollen. Let's see if you guys can see. It's very swollen. I'll try to zoom it in so you guys can see that, but I hope it gets better. I really don't need it to be swollen. Like, I don't need those kind of problems. The next thing that I'm going to go ahead and use as my moisturizer is going to be the Too Faced Hangover Good to Go Primer. And this is the one with SPF 25. But it is with coconut water, prebiotic and probiotic based ingredients. Sounds good. So I have used this one and it is thick. So we're just gonna use a drop. You see how thick that is? It's real thick. Doesn't take too much to rub it in, but definitely more than the serum and more than the primer. And I like to really get the areas of my face that suffer, but I don't want to put too much on. Because I don't trust any SPF, to be honest. So I don't trust any SPF to do me right when it comes to flashback and all that good stuff. And I don't need nothing to make me pale. I'm already pale in my face. So I don't need nothing to make me more pale. I need to stop touching my eyes. I need to not be doing makeup with my eyes like this, right? Help me out, somebody. Give me some good advice in the comments below. The next thing I'm going to use is the Hangover RX Base Primer. And y'all know about this. Everybody uses it, I feel like. Just going to use a couple drops because I already got so much stuff on my face. I don't think I need much more. But we definitely always need somewhat of a primer. And I kind of think I should be using a mattifying primer. Especially since I'm using such a dewy foundation. What's up, Julian? Come say hi. Say hi, guys. You're on camera. You gonna say something? What are you gonna say? Julian, Julian. Julian, Julian. Julian, Julian. Julian, Julian. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apple. Get your fingers out your mouth. No. 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 Say bye. 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 Are you stinky? Ah! Go, I'm going to change your diaper in 1 second. Okay? Be right back. Okay, so after we've conquered that diaper, we're back to conquer the rest of this face so I can get up out of here and go to work. Okay? Alright. Here we go. This is my life, guys. This is my life. Alright, we're gonna go. We're already primed. We're already prepped. We already did all that. So we're gonna go straight off into the foundation. Here we go. So I am going to use my Morphe M439 brush to apply this. I haven't used this brush in a long time, actually. Okay, let's go. Let's put a couple squirts on the brush. And let's just see how that applies. Probably gonna have to use more because I think the brush may soak up a little bit. We're gonna put some more. And I would do this with my hands, but I absolutely hate getting foundation all over my hands. Sometimes applying it with a sponge, like a beauty blender, or a Real Technique sponge, works so much better. This is what my face is looking like right now. We're going to let this set in a little bit. And since we're not really going to powder up my face, we're going to go in with the rest of everything and let this set. Right? So this is what it's looking like right now. But I'm going to go ahead and use a lip gloss to start my day off. I might switch over to a liquid lipstick throughout the day. I doubt it because everything's been so dry, my lips, my face, that I just been sticking with lip glosses, which is why I just recently got the Dose of Color lip glosses. So you can check out my Instagram if you want to see swatches of that. Maybe I'll do a swatch video, lip swatch video of them because they're definitely some pretty colors. Okay, so now I have my lip gloss on. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of mascara, which I really shouldn't be doing. Let's be real. With my eyes all swollen. But I feel like I need to. I feel like I look so oily too. But I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara. I have the Il Makiage Icon High Volume Intense Curl Mascara, and I've been trying it out. I got this with a BoxyCharm, I believe. But here's the mascara. And I've just been testing it out because I was stuck on the Benefit They're Real mascara, and I decided I needed to mix it up a little bit because I was using that one over and over and over again. So this one, I really like the name of the brand, which is why I'm pretty much trying it out. And so far, the brush is nice. I might need a smaller brush because I really messed up my eyelashes with those fake individual lashes. Like, really messed up my eyelashes. Like, there's a whole bald spot over here. A whole bald spot. Which is probably what is hurting. It probably got pulled out or something. And that's what's hurting on this eye. And that's why it's swollen. Because, yeah. Alright, this is what my face is looking like so far. I feel like I look extremely oily. I might not. It might be the dewiness, and the dewiness is making me feel like if it's oily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of powder. So just a little bit. But I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Duo Matte because that's what I would normally do. So I'm going to use just a little bit of Duo Matte. Like, see, this is like at pan. But I'm just going to tap it in, press it in a little bit. Got a little bit on the brush. And kind of pack it in just a little bit. Just so I could be like, Chevy, you're going to survive at least 10 minutes. Without being an oily mess. Alright, I feel like that did wonders. Yeah, I feel like that did wonders already. Now, I must go in and bronze up my face a little bit because I don't want to look one tone all day. Because that's not realistic to me. So I'm going to bronze up my, and it just gives me a little bit more dimensions and stuff. So I'm going to bronze up my face with my Milani Cosmetics pressed powder in the shade Earth Glow 05. This is what it is looking like, guys. It has a little mirror. It's dirty as hell. And I'm going to use this brush by Burma. I don't know what brand this is. It was just in my brush collection. I think it came out of an Ipsy. Pretty sure. But it was in my brush collection. This is what it looks like. It looks like a little blush brush. But we're going to use it to bronze my face up. This might be too flowy of a brush, but we're going to make it work. Let's conceal, and protect. Let me get this for brother. I love the red tone of this. I usually try to just use it as like a blush bronzer. Because it's so red tone, you gotta be so careful to me. Because if not, you could be looking real red. But it looks real cute. So since we don't have lashes on, I'm going to go in with a little bit more mascara, although I'm actually really nervous. But I am. Still going to do it. To help these lashes out a little bit. If you don't know, sometimes going in with mascara after they've already dried is very helpful. So I usually let it dry up a little bit, and then I go in again with a little bit more mascara, and it usually gives me the thickness that I need and want to achieve. Now this look is complete. This is the foundation on my face. Super natural, Chevy's eyes about to fall off type of look. No, super natural type of look. Definitely me for work every day. Somewhat of a variation of this, maybe with a different type of nudie brownish lip gloss or liquid lipstick. But this is pretty much me in the day. Sometimes I have lashes, sometimes I don't. Like right now, because I'm dying because of my lashes. Anyway, it's not about that, Chevy. This video is not about that. But this is me. This is what it's looking like. I actually really love this foundation. I have tried it for the last 3 days and I haven't been able to put it down. Maybe it's been 2 days, but I haven't been able to put it down. So I figured I was ready to go ahead and do this first impressions, because it's still first impressions. I could hate the foundation next week. I'll let you guys see how it looks when you set it or don't set it and all that good stuff. I can basically tell you right now that if you're an oily girl, please set your foundation. Don't be like me and put a couple dabs, because you will get oily, and it might not be like crazy style oily, like your typical dewy foundation dripping off your face type oily, or just shines glistening everywhere. It won't be that bad. It's still really, really pretty. You just look even more luminous. But if you set your face, it definitely feels like you can barely feel the foundation's there. You can barely see that the foundation is there. I love the look of naturalness that this foundation gives me. And I feel like I did such a good job at picking the color that it works. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys say this one is light, then you guys want me to be like the darkest part of my body on my face, and that's not gonna look right, because my face is like super lighter than the rest of my body. So I gotta find like a medium. Like even look at my neck, you can see that there are very lighter undertones that peek highly out, and I'm super pale because I don't get enough sun. So ending this video, it is about 8:15 a.m. and I will come back and check in with you guys and let you guys know how it's going. Okay? Okay. Alright. We'll see. We'll see how it's going. Okay? And then if need be, we will come back in and use this powder and see what it do. I think it's going to be need be based on previous. But usually I try to just set it at work with my dual mat. So today I'm not going to set it with my dual mat while I'm at work. If anything and it gets really, really oily, I'm going to pat it dry with a napkin. But I'm not going to set it. I'm going to wait until my check-in. So we'll see how that goes. I'm nervous. Alright, so it's 1:07 p.m. and this is my first check-in for the day. I will go outside in a second and show you what it's looking like outside. This is what it's looking like right now. I actually am really loving this foundation. I'm loving the shade match. I didn't use any concealer today, as you guys saw in the beginning part of the video. I just used the foundation, a little bit of bronzer, and a little bit of powder on top of it. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. And I haven't used the powder yet. I think I may put on some powder right now because look at my face. It's kind of looking messy. Okay, so very quickly, I have my Morphe E42 brush. It's like a angled powder brush. Might be like a blush brush or contour, I don't know. It's like an angled powder brush for me, at least. That's what I use it for. And then I have the powder. This thing is huge. For reference, this is the Beauty Bakery. This is the powder box. Look at how huge it is. Mercier, whatever, how do we say it. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Deep Peach. It has 25 grams, which is 0.9 ounces. The Laura Mercier has 29 grams, which is 1 ounce. So this is just bigger packaging, but the same amount of product. Am I tripping? Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, this only has 25 grams and this has 29 grams. So that's kind of eh. But yeah, let me open up the powder. I've never opened it before. When you open it up, it looks like this. It looks perfect for a powder puff, which I don't have. I wonder if they sell one. And I just opened it up and I'm just going to pour a little bit on the lid. And I think I'm going to switch to a different brush because I'm just going to try it under my eyes because it is a little bit light. So I don't know what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go in with this motor brush that I received in a boxy charm and see what it's looking like. Yeah, this is definitely an under eye setting powder. So I'm just going to pack it on underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go down my nose, my highlighted areas, and then with the remnants, actually I'll get a little bit more, tap off my brush. And with the remnants, no, not yet. We're going to pack a little bit more. Okay, and then with the remnants of it, I'm going to try to go real quick around my face just to get it not so shiny. It was actually fine, but it was really shiny. So I wanted to tone it down a little bit. And this is what it's looking like. I'm going to go back in and see if I can dust off some of that powder. Looks like perfection. Going in with a brush, the E42, because it is the only brush in front of me that has no product on it. Alright, so you see that kind of mattified me, so that's perfect. I think I may get the powder in a darker shade because I love Anastasia Beverly Hills foundations. But we'll talk about that in my last check-in, okay? I hope you guys, and I'll see you guys in a little bit after work. And we'll see what it's looking like. Actually, no, I'll see you guys when I get outside. And then after that, I'll see you guys after work, okay? And I'll wrap up the video. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys in the car what it's looking like. It is 1:20 p.m. And I gotta go. So I'll see you guys after work. So I just got back home, getting situated. The kids are loud in there, so if you hear them, they always are though. You kind of hear them in the background of like every video. But I love it. My face is definitely very dewy. As you guys saw that I did use the powder earlier to set it. That helped a lot throughout the day, but as you can see, my face does look dewy and a bit oily, especially in like my T-zone area. The foundation is very luminous and pretty. It does a really good job at keeping your oils at bay. If you don't mind looking like this and having to touch up a little bit, like look, we're going to take that same brush we used earlier, the motor brush, and we're not going to put any more powder on it. We're just going to use it right now because it still has the same powder remnants. And I'm just going to pat it in to kind of get the some of the shine off my face so you guys can kind of see what it's going to look like. Okay, so now you can see it a little bit better without the oils on my face, and you see how dewy the foundation is in general. So my face isn't oily right now. It is just, this is just the finish of the foundation, which is gorgeous. Like, it is a gorgeous foundation. I really like the shade match of this foundation. It is a little bit darker than what I normally do, but I do really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This foundation is a plus for me. I'm probably definitely going to get better use out of it in the winter months, because the summer months, I'm sure, can make my face look like a hot mess, like hot mess central. And a Stay Naked or a mattifying foundation might be best for me, since I have predominantly oily skin. Sometimes my skin gets really dry, but like right now, this season, my skin has been extremely dry, but I still have oily skin. Like the oils still peek out no matter what, like as you guys saw a little bit ago. Although it wasn't as bad as other foundations, so I don't think you should be scared of it if you are. This is definitely gonna stay in my collection, and I'm impressed. And I'm extremely impressed with this powder. I think it is great for under eye setting, and I think it might be my new go-to. Watch out, Sasha Buttercup Cosmetics, because I think Anastasia Beverly Hills just came and pushed you right up out the way. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.